I gave you a thumbs up.
Yay. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to TheYvetteRene with Steph. And I have my friend Yvette here with me. Hi, Yvette.
Hi. I'm making sure. Oh, I muted it. What? How did I remember this time? It's a miracle.
Yay. I remembered ahead of time for once. So
Oh my goodness. I never remember anything.
yeah. Well, thank you all so much for coming. I know this is a busy day for a lot of people, so we appreciate that you've come by. Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
We hope that you're going to have a great day tonight, tomorrow, and I hope you're all staying warm because I don't know about you guys, but here in Ohio, it is freezing. A little bit ago, one of my kids came down and said they just read the thermometer again, and they're like, Mommy, it got warmer. It's 4 degrees. Because it's been -2 for almost 24 hours, but with the wind chill, it's been in the minus like 30 range. So been pretty cold here. And we just got an email a little bit ago from our energy supplier saying that they're going to do rolling blackouts overnight to conserve energy because they've used so much energy that they don't want everybody's power to go out. So that could be interesting for tomorrow.
Could be. Everything is pretty much, it's getting back to normal here because we had all of that like the day before y'all. And so, I mean, I think before the wind chill, we were like -17. It was really cold. And then with the wind, they were saying -50. Now, I don't know because I pretty much tried to stay in the house. And it did snow. But today it warmed up to like it was above freezing. So we did have some of the snow melt. Like there's no more snow on our driveway at all. Main roads outside are like all clear, but like our neighborhoods, like they don't plow our neighborhoods or anything. So it's all like packed down and nice. And like, so all our roads look white. It's great.
Oh, that's pretty.
I know. It wasn't like that in Connecticut.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were looking at the weather ahead and starting tomorrow is supposed to warm up a little bit. Warm up being 20 degrees and not a wind chill. But like later this week when we're gone at the retreat, it's supposed to go up to the 40s and 50s. So all the snow is going to be gone real quick, you know.
Yeah. So it's been good. And I went today because I had not gone grocery shopping for making something for dinner tomorrow. And we kind of decided at the last minute that I was just going to like make a lasagna. Girl, there was no lasagna noodles at the store. No, I had to buy those nasty. I had to buy those nasty no boil. Have you ever had those? They're not great, but I'm going to boil them anyway. And because I always find that they are still like way too al dente, right? For me. And so I'm going to boil them first and then I'll make it, and it won't be the best, but it'll be okay.
So the trick that I found with those when I've had to use them in a pinch is you make the lasagna the night before and get them really good and saucy, and then it soaks it up overnight. But if you don't have time to do that, they're not very good.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that tonight. I have got to film so much for Vlogmas. I was just telling Steph, I was like, last night I sat down and I realized I have 3 days before we have to leave. And one of those days is Christmas. And I'm expected to go to the movies and make a lasagna. I'm like,
So I have to stop you for just a second because Jelly Bean is cuter than he's ever been.
Right? This is why I had to put him on the camera. I had to.
Adorable with him just sitting there soaking it all up.
I got the little heater on over here, and he's happy as a clam in a pile of sand.
He looks like it. That's adorable.
He's amazeballs, isn't he? Look at him.
All right, so everybody in the chat, help me wish our lovely Yvette happy birthday. I know it's tomorrow, but we won't be on with you. But I love
it's tomorrow, and I'm gonna be 50, and I'm excited.
We're gonna celebrate together in Georgia.
Yes. Thank you very much.
But I wanted to tell you now before the craziness of Christmas tomorrow, because my kids are like bonkers right now for Christmas, so I know I'm bound to forget.
I know, and that would be fine. I'm so whatever. Cheryl, there ain't no way on God's green earth I would let Jim make that lasagna.
No.
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 I would like to have something nice to eat for my birthday.
Right.
And it's
Let
already
him
the
get you the
nasty
cake
noodles.
and all the yummies, and you make the food.
That's right. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he's been cleaning the house all day today. I just let him be, honestly. I'm like,
Yeah,
whatever. I'm gonna
I
be
would love for my
filming
husband to
soon,
clean the
so
house. That would be great.
make sure you're done with the vacuum cleaner by 3:00, okay?
Right.
Oh goodness.
Well,
So
I know
what are y'all doing over there to prepare? What are you and the kids
us.
doing? Yeah.
Well, today is usually just like a junk food kind of day, and I don't mean junk food, but like Sarah made homemade pizza. She loves to make homemade pizza.
Awesome.
We had that just a little bit ago before we came live, kind of a late lunch, early dinner thing. And then we usually just do like queso tonight. Like I make queso and then we just lay around and watch movies. And then tomorrow they'll be banging on our door to wake us up. Like, come on,
right.
Get up, parents. It's Christmas.
We would like to open stuff.
Yeah. So we usually just honestly stay in our PJs most of the day. And once the kids like pass out from the, got up too early because they're excited about Christmas thing,
right,
I'll probably finish packing for Georgia because I'm not done. And Monday is going to be really, really busy. I've got to go get a rental car. I've got to, keeps working. So there's lots of stuff. So I need to finish tomorrow. So that's, low key. We don't have, it's just us. We don't have extended family. So, yeah.
Us too. It's just me and Jim.
I know. What movie are you going to see? Do you know yet?
Yeah, we're going to go see the Avatar movie.
Ooh.
The something of water, the magic water magic.
Something like that. Something. Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to tell me how that is.
Well, if I don't fall asleep in 15 minutes of laying back in the dark, I'll let you know.
Yep.
I usually miss some part of whatever movie we go to see.
Gotcha.
I never see the whole movie.
Well, I haven't been
we'll do this number.
Non-kid movie. I haven't been to a non-kid movie in the theater since my kids were born. So
gotcha.
I have to live vicariously for everybody. People are like, oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that? I'm like, I haven't. No.
If it's not on Netflix, children. No.
Well, now that the oldest two are a little older, we could watch some of like the Star Wars and the Marvel, but the youngest two aren't, and they're all around, and there's things that might scare them. So like, no.
Yeah. You're not a big TV or watcher or anything anyway.
Not really. There's just a few shows that I really like the The Masked Singer. Just stuff like that. Usually they involve like singing and dancing type things, but other than that, no, I'm not a big, if somebody suggests something, I might go watch it. Sometimes it'll catch my interest, sometimes not, but no, I'm not a big like TV person. So yeah, I know every time that we travel together, you don't turn on the TV. You always like pull your laptop out. Yeah.
When we
I wouldn't care if you turned the TV on, that would be fine.
No. And really, I mean, I usually do like fall asleep to the TV on, but honestly, I can fall asleep no matter what.
Well, usually when you and I travel together, we're doing so much that I'm so tired at the end of the night that I'm just like,
we normally you and I just pass out.
We pass out.
By the time that's right.
We pass out. So, oh goodness. Okay, everybody's saying happy birthday, Yvette.
Oh yes, I have seen that flying by. Thank you,
lots
everyone.
And lots and lots. Yay! Thank you guys for sharing the love to Yvette. Good to see all of you here. I know that you're all probably really busy, so thank you for stopping by. It's awesome.
Yes. We won't keep y'all very long.
No.
We both have about 1 million things to do before the retreat anyway.
Yeah, and my kids yesterday were like, can we make Christmas tree cookies tomorrow? So I'm making spritz cookies here after we're done.
What is a spritz cookie? Like I've seen people type that and I don't know what in the world that is.
So do you know the press cookies? Have you had those?
That's well, I mean, I've seen them, aren't they? But I mean, is it something special? Like is it a sugar cookie? And
it's kind of like a sugar cookie. I will bring some with me so you can taste them, but it's those press cookies. They taste kind of like a sugar cookie, but the dough's just a little bit different, but they love the we food color them with green, and they love like they want me to make Christmas trees. So that's what we're
right.
Right. Luckily, they don't take that long. My sugar cookies that the kids love, those take a long time because they have to be refrigerated, the dough, and then the rolling. These, you just make the dough, pop it in the thing, and
Right. And spritz it out.
Spritz it out. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Math Geek said spritz are amazing. Yes. We always had them growing up. My grandmother always made them every year. So it's kind of a tradition. And I don't think we did them last year. I think last year was the first year I haven't done them in a long time. So they found the press the other day when they were looking for something, and they're like, "Oh, can we make these?" I'm like,
"Oh,
I wasn't planning on doing that." Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So how long is your Vlogmas going? Are you going to end today?
I ended today. I'm done.
Okay.
Because I knew that I had Fort Worth Fabric Studio and pastry shop block of the month and things like that. And we were getting ready for the retreat. And I was like, there's no way I can go 31 days. Yeah. Although next year, I loved the Batik Cotton Cuts Advent.
Yeah.
So next year, I think I do want to do the 31 days.
Yeah. 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 It's been pretty good. I have surprised at how many of the batiks I like. In fact, I would say there's hardly any that I don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a fabric yesterday that I was like, no.
Well,
sorry, but no.
On my Vlogmas this morning, I pulled them all out to show them all together, like a recap of everything I got. And probably out of that whole variety, there's only, which I don't think is bad, out of 24 days, I think there's only like 3 that I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna hit 100% out the park just because you have to put a variety of stuff in there.
And we all have different tastes, so they have to appeal to everybody. So, I'm totally okay with that. I understand that, but there's definitely like 3 of them that I was like, nope. And I mixed them in thinking, well, maybe if I mix them in, I'll like it better, because nope.
Nope.
And that's what started me thinking like, oh, it would have been nice to do the 31, because then I would have had just a few more to make more variety,
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that yesterday, over the span of everything that I opened, yesterday was the one day where mostly I hated all the fabric.
Oh
no. I know it was weird. I just thought it was kind of interesting how it culminated like in that one day. And I was like, this is a little odd.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, it's like,
that's funny how they can be all hit or miss the one day. And so,
I know.
Yeah.
Because you think that wouldn't normally happen, but pretty much did yesterday.
Now the Sunny Path Fabric Advent that I was opening, it's all art gallery fabrics. It was Little Town from Amy Sinibaldi.
Oh, I love that. That's my favorite.
Coordinating solids from AGF, and that was fabulous. I will, if they do that again next year, I will definitely get that. So
yeah.
So I got some really great fabrics. I'm really happy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Like, I kept all of the ones last year, but I'm tempted to maybe do a giveaway of all the fabrics that I got and most of the notions on like the 30th day, and then tell everybody when we come back, like who wins. Like I'll do it after and try to do that. Just because it's like, y'all know I already have so much fabric, and it's interesting. And there's a lot of blenders. I think that, it would probably be really good for somebody who's kind of a new quilter, maybe building their stash or whatever. Because like I said, there's a whole bunch of like notions as well. And the ones that aren't duplicate are kind of like things that I don't really use. And there's like a couple of skeins of yarn. So if you even want to learn how to crochet, go for it. So I'm thinking about doing that just because I already have so much. You and I had already discussed this before.
Yeah.
About how we get so much, and
well, I told people that in my video too. I was kind of doing a review of all the advents, and I said, probably next year I wouldn't get the notions or the ginger quilter box because it was pretty much all notions. because literally between all the boxes, I got like the Cindy seam ripper, you know, the finger seam ripper, like 3 times. And I got like 3 calendars, and I got like 3 spools of thread. Not that I don't, those are good things, but for, you know, for a seasoned quilter like we are, and that we have all the things, plus we have shops, so we have a lot of those things in our shops. Right. It was like, okay, now I have them in not just duplicate, but triplicate and on, you know, it was like, wow. And now I just feel like I have things everywhere, and it's kind of making my OCD a little bit nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, like, I love doing Vlogmas. It's like one of my, it is my favorite time of the year. I mean, who are we kidding? Between that and Halloween, pretty close. But it's like, you know, I do it mostly so that everybody can see what's in it. Because not everybody can get it. And, you know, and all it ends up doing is giving us more stuff that we don't really need. So I'd really like to just give it away to someone. And so I think I'm gonna do that this year.
Oh, that's so nice.
I did not do that last year, and then I ended up, you know, I mean, I do have like that stack of fabrics that I got last year, and I do go in it every once in a while looking for, you know, I need especially if I need a brown, because that's pretty much the only time I'm gonna get a brown is from a box, because I don't buy it myself.
Right. Me either.
So yeah, exactly. Well, it looks like Mary is going.
Oh, have a good night. Thank you. I was trying to see if there's any questions. There was a lot of happy birthdays. I see one though. Melissa said, practically creative. Do you ever go back to look at fabric later and either love them on a second look or hate them on a second look? Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Because sometimes it's like, especially if we're sitting here and we're doing it on camera, you know, we got this giant Hollywood light on us, and things just don't look the same. Like you get them out of that light and you're like, oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of times, especially, I don't know about you, but especially I'll open like a subscription box. And first glance, when I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. And then off camera, like, I'm like, oh, maybe not. Or I'll be like, oh, that's better than I thought, you know? So it's, you know, we're giving you like our first reaction and what, like she was saying, what we can see with all the lights and everything. So sometimes that opinion changes afterwards. And sometimes like with the gadgets, the notions that, you know, especially with something new, I won't know until I take it out and play with it and all that and see if it's something similar to what I have, something different, how it works, you know. So
exactly. So I honestly, it's like I'm just sitting here and all I can think about is everything that I've got to film. So I'm just going and I sit here and I go, well, should I change my shirt? And everyone, nope, not doing it. Sorry, y'all gonna just see me just like marathon.
No, I would just marathon it. Nobody's gonna care. It's all fine.
Nope, nobody's gonna care.
Denise is going. Bye, Denise. Thank you. We'll see you in a few days.
Bye, sweetie.
Catherine said, I have a pile of what was I thinking? I think as quilters, especially the longer you quilt, you definitely get that. Like I go back now in my stash, things that I bought a couple of years ago, and I'll pull them out and I'll go, what?
Oh, I do that all the time. I do
because
that all the time.
You bought it at the time. You thought you liked
it. Your taste will change.
Your taste change. And you know, and projects will change too. Like there'll be a project that I thought I wanted to do and I pull it out and I go, what was I thinking? I don't want to do anything like that.
Yeah. I've had giveaways where, you know, because I bought like all of these applique kits because I used to love applique, or I thought that I loved applique. And after a bit, I was just like, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's just a little too tedious for me right now. And so I gave them away, you know. Especially
I'm with you. Like I love applique, the look of it. I don't want to do applique. So I would be giving any of those away.
I mean, I don't mind doing applique if there's like, you know, you have like an entire quilt and there's like a little bit of applique over here. I mean, you know, I can do that. I could probably do that, but just the entire thing is applique. Nope. Can't do it.
Lots of people still saying happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Kathleen.
Cheryl said, Stephanie, how long is your drive? Are you taking a rental? Yes, I'm taking a rental for a couple of reasons. One, my car just had a bunch of work done on it. It's fine. My car's not that old. It's only 3 years old and it needed all of this stuff done already, but I don't. But number one, I drive the kid mobile. So if I'm gone for a week and Keith needs to go anywhere with the kids, we have another car. It's a smaller SUV though, the kind that like, it's a small one, like the smallest kind of SUV. And you could fit them all there if it was like an emergency, but they really don't fit. And it's no. So I'm leaving the van and I don't have enough room in the small SUV to pack everything that I need to pack. Plus that one has a lot more miles on it because we've had it for longer. So I just decided to rent an SUV. And that way too, if anything happens, if I break down or whatever, I call the rental company, they bring me a new car to get back on my way. And I don't have to worry about being stranded somewhere, waiting for my car to get fixed or some such nonsense. So yeah, but my drive is actually going to be close to 12 hours. So that's not going to be the fun part of it. I told Yvette's going to meet me there. She's going to get there before I do. Knock on wood, not to not jinx you. She's going to have the wine ready for me because I'm going to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will be done.
The good news about all that is that we had this horrible weather this week. And next week, I was already looking ahead to Tuesday, and it looks like for the majority of the drive down, it's going to be like in the mid 40s. So I shouldn't hit like ice, snow, any of that crazy, right?
Good. Yeah. Let's hope. We're going to keep
fingers crossed.
Keep that, that it's going to stay that way and not change.
Right. Fingers crossed, prayers, yes.
Yep. I see that Gidget asked if we would ever entertain the idea of prepaid for upcoming fabric lines. And I can just tell you, Gidget, I've done that before and I just will never do it again. It's for me, and I'm only speaking for myself. The people who do it, God bless them, whatever, but I was doing that, and I think Stephanie was too, like when COVID got really bad, and then all of a sudden we were having fabric lines that were 2 months late, and I don't care if all you get is 1 or 2 people who are extremely nasty about it. It really only takes 1 or 2, and I already have enough anxiety and depression that I do not need to. So listen, I'm just speaking for myself. It's not good for me. I can't do it. It's a lot of pressure, even though it's not me, it has nothing to do with me. It doesn't matter. I'm the person that someone has prepaid something for and they haven't gotten it. It's been months. And so,
so it makes us feel bad, but also like she was saying, it only takes 1 or 2 nasty people and you're like, I'm done. Because that happened to me. I ordered some kits that people wanted from Riley Blake. They pre-ordered them knowing that they weren't going to come for like 5 months. They were delayed another 5 months. Okay. At that point, it was like, I felt terrible, but there was nothing I could do. And I kept sending them emails, and I would send them the email that I would get from Riley Blake, and I would still get nasty, mean responses. And that was really, really hard for me. Because nobody knew when the pandemic hit that all of a sudden, everything was going to be months and months and months late. So I did that, and that was the only one I did. And then when the new Oliso Pro irons came out,
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that was another fiasco. So I had so many people asking me, can you get this? I really want this. Well, Oliso had them where they were supposed to come to us, like whatever that was, October of not the first.
I think it was like September, wasn't it?
September or October, whatever that, not the first year of the pandemic, but the second one. And so people kept asking me, and I was like, okay, but you have to understand that they're probably not going to come on time. Nothing's been on time due to the pandemic. Everybody agreed to that because I wasn't going to take any prepayment for anything unless they agreed to that. They weren't here by October, and I was getting nasty emails. and they weren't here by November, and I was getting nasty emails. Now they had 4 colors. The first color came the beginning of December, but the other 3 didn't. So the ones who had ordered that color got their iron, and the other ones I was getting nasty emails. So I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm never doing a pre-order again.
No,
so I know
I'm
there's
never
lots
gonna
of
do it
companies
again.
who still do that. I don't do that because I'm not going to open myself up to that again. That's really, really hard because believe me, if I take your money for something, I want to get it to you,
Yeah.
but I can't physically get a hold of the product. There's nothing I can do. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's too much. And if you are really, really, really desperate and you think for whatever reason that you're never going to get it, there are plenty of people on Etsy who are selling in advance.
Yeah.
I will have it once it's available, and then I will put it in my shop.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee that I'm going to have enough for every single person either. So listen, it is what it is.
Yep.
You do you, I do me.
Yeah.
If it sells, that's amazeballs. Yeah. If it doesn't, this is a chance I always have to take anyway. So yeah,
now Yvette and I saying that, we'll always tell you guys when there's fabric lines coming because we're excited about them too.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we want you guys to, like, of course, purchase from us if we have something that you want. But to do a pre-order, like, I'll tell you guys, hey, this is coming, you know, but to do pre-orders anymore, no.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that the larger companies are much better equipped at being able to handle the nastiness, because what do they care?
Right.
Buy from them, don't buy from them. They've got millions of people buying from them.
Right.
So, you know, if they've
got
like,
a team that is equipped to deal with that. They have a whole,
they're paying people to read those nasty.
Right. They're paying people to do that. They've got all these pre-canned answers. But the difference with Yvette and I, it's Yvette and I. Like, I have my shop, she has her shop. We don't have somebody that we can say, that's going to hurt my feelings. You read it and take care of it. It's us. And right. And I'm not trying to get preachy here, but Yvette and I work our behinds off, and we love to be part of this quilting community, and we love to get you guys things, and we get them out as fast as we can when we get them, but we're just small businesses,
and my feelings are right here.
Right. And both of us wear our heart on our sleeve, so getting those emails, it hurts us because we are working so hard, and to get something like that, it really makes you think, do I want to do this anymore, you know? So it's easier for our emotional stability.
That's correct.
We don't do pre-made orders. Yeah. Oh,
Laura, they do have a Keurig. I always ask that first thing. So you can bring your own pods if there's something that you like. I will have definitely the coffee I like, which is usually like Starbucks breakfast blend and Starbucks Pikes Peak. It is Pikes Peak, right? Pike
Place.
I think it is. Pike Place. Thank you. Pike Place. If those are available when we go to the store, those are the 2 that you can guarantee will be there. And you know, you're free to bring whatever you'd like. Just if you have anything left over, take it with you.
Yeah.
And you could probably take mine too if we have anything left, unless Steph has a Keurig at home. She could take it.
Tracy Albert said,
I'll be on a plane, so I won't be taking that with me. But yes. Right.
Tracy Albert said some people just want an excuse to be nasty. And you're absolutely right, Tracy.
No, that's true.
Because I had a person all through Vlogmas, and I kind of let her go. Every day I put up a video, she wrote something that was it wasn't outright mean, but it just had that edge to it. And finally, the other day I was like, you know what, I'm done with this, because I felt like she was playing this game with me. And so I just blocked her from my channel, because I think you're right. There's people that are at home, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know if they're upset, if they're sad, if they're lonely, but they take all of that upset and they put it on you. And I didn't do anything to her. I don't even know this person. Her name was new to me for Vlogmas. So at some point I have to protect myself. Right. And I can't let it get to me. So she's gone off my channel now, but you're right. There are just,
it's really a shame that we have to do that too, but I do the same thing.
It is.
I do the same thing. You get one chance.
Yeah.
Unless I know your name.
More than one chance. So
but I mean, if I know your name, And I know you from the thing, chances are I will probably say something to you in the same tone, if I'm being clear. But if it's somebody that I don't even know your name, and the first thing that you're going to say to me is something nasty, I'm just going to block you as well. I mean, I don't need that. All right, we're going down like some kind of rabbit hole right here.
I know.
All of this from, are you going to pre-sale fabric?
Oh, Melissa said, I know who that is. She's been nasty to everyone. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better about blocking her then, because I was just like, it's not, she didn't even say anything mean. Like, I've had people literally come on and say, I don't like the way you speak. You're fat, you're ugly, I don't like your hair. Oh, like crazy stuff, right? Those people, they're just mean. So I'm just like, bye. But this lady, it was like, she would put a comment that I think she was trying to be involved in the conversations every day, but it always had that edge of like, like stinging me, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go. I'll let her keep. But finally, I was like, you know, I'm done with this.
Yeah. No, you have to. You have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it's funny whenever people, like, if somebody says something about, I don't know, I'm fat, I'm ugly, they don't like my voice. You know, if they said something like, I'd probably just crack up, laugh, go like, ha, 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 ha. I think you came to the wrong place. Maybe you should unsubscribe.
Right. Yes,
I don't think this is the spot for you. I'm just thinking, you know, that maybe you should.
And I'm ugly and I'm fabulous. So bye.
Stop it. You're none of those things. Except the fabulous part, maybe. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I'll be honest. It's been so long. I've been on here for so long now that I can just laugh at it, because that kind of stuff, that's so petty. It's so petty and stupid. I'm just, you know, in the beginning, oh my goodness, hurt me like nobody's business. Hurt me so much. But now it's been so long, and I'm like, really? That's all you got?
Yeah.
I'm starting. You don't like my voice and I'm fat? What?
Yeah. Well, you know how it used to hurt me, because I would come crying to you.
Oh no, I know. And I totally.
But I'm starting to get to that point now where I either chuckle about it or I'm like, really? Delete, you know? Or like in this case, I just had enough and I'm like, you know what? I'm just done. Block.
That's it. You don't, you seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep, Sweetheart Creations, you got it right. She said it's supposed to be fun for you and fun for us.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, if you don't like my voice, I don't understand why you're even taking the time to comment. Why don't you just unsubscribe and go somewhere else?
Well, what cracks me up about
my voice is not going to change. I'm just
right.
Right.
Well, what cracks me up about that is I was part of Sean's quilts thing this morning, where he did all these creators and showed all of our quilts, right? Kind of like a huge trunk show.
I feel terrible. I was supposed to do that.
He had so many, girl, it went for over 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm happy that he had people, but I feel so bad. I'm gonna have to send him an email. I feel terrible.
But it went really good. And here's my point, right? When I was watching it, I'm like, some of those people were new to me. I'd never heard of them before. And I was like, wow, there's so many more creators than I thought. And I thought, why come on my channel and be mean to me? Go find another creator that you like.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. Gidget says, I'm just saying, if I say something offensive, please feel free to call me out. You know, it's funny because there was one person who I know I've seen on lives so many times, like and honestly, it's like this person came to my channel and said something about having to watch too many ads in my video to get through it. And I'm like, and because I knew her, I'd seen her name, I know that she's been, you know, to all my stuff. I just kind of replied back that, you know, let me thank you now for watching the ads, because honestly, that's how we get paid, and we don't get paid much. So so the fact that, you know, and I was like, how long did you have to watch the ad? I mean, was it like 30 seconds? Was it, because they don't have like 3-minute ads or anything. I mean, they're usually like 10-15 seconds, or sometimes some of them might go to 30 seconds if you know, if we might get a little bit more for that. I don't know. But I just said, you know, I'm, you know, I would say that I'm sorry, but I'm really not sorry, because you guys come on YouTube for free and watch for free.
Well,
that's the only way I'm going to get paid. And I'm spending like 2 or 3 hours making these videos and editing them and posting them. I said, seriously, I mean, I said, let me just say thank you to you now. But honestly, I think she probably unsubscribed because I've never seen her again after that. And I'm just like,
yeah. And I've had somebody say that to me before, and I've gone and looked, and I might have a 15-minute video that does have like 5 ads. What you guys need to understand is that YouTube puts those in. We don't put them in. I can remove them if somebody tells me that there's like 5 million ads, but I can't,
I go in and I edit where my ads are because
I never do that. I just let whatever.
Yeah, I do that on every one. So like sometimes I'll go in there and like you said, they'll have 5 ads in there. And I'm like, this is like a 15-minute video. 5 ads is ridiculous. 2 is plenty, right? Yeah. So the most I ever put in, if I'm having like a 20-minute video, my videos are usually between like 15-20 minutes. I might put 2 ads in there. And I'm thinking the most somebody's going to have to watch ads is what, 30 seconds, maybe? Yeah. And some of them like let you skip it anyway, right? Yeah. And I can't control whether people skip it or not. And sometimes I'll go in there and they'll have 1 ad and it's all the way at the end where I know that if it comes on, everybody's going to skip it because who cares? So I'll move it to the middle because I mean, hello, I need to make some money. I need to try to make something, and I think that just a lot of people. Okay. So, and I also want to explain to you guys about YouTube Premium. If someone who has YouTube Premium watches our video, no ads come up, but we still get a portion of something. So we're still getting paid for you watching our video. We just don't get as much. Right. That's all. So that is, that's honest to God truth. We do get something from that. It's just not a lot.
I see this comment that Melissa said, I got a comment about my videos being amateur the other day. And I was like, and we're all amateurs. We're on YouTube. If we were professionals,
I haven't had any training.
We'd be making like movies and stuff, right? I mean, that's crazy. You just have to move on from that person. I've had people.
I would be like, honey, I think you need to find somebody else.
Yeah,
somebody told me that. Unsubscribe and find someone else.
I had somebody tell me my machine was too loud, that there's another creator that has learned how to use technology to dampen it. And I was like, well, yeah, because they have thousands of dollars of equipment. I can't afford that.
Yeah.
So go
especially if everybody's skipping all our ads.
Right.
But look, I get it. I'm sitting here and I'm going, I don't like ads either. I really don't. But if they come on and I'm on a YouTube channel, I'll let them play because I know those people, unless they have like millions of subscribers or, umpteen thousand views, they're not making any money. Not enough to live. You know what I mean? Like it's not like we are not making bank over here. Okay.
No. So Gidget asked a good question. She said, if we watch the full ad and don't skip them, will you get paid more? No.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
Don't get paid
there
more.
are some, and I don't know that they even do these anymore. I don't think they do. There used to be ones where you would have to click to go somewhere. Now, if you ever come across a video or anything and you have to click to go somewhere else, now that person is probably getting like a lot of money there, and a lot meaning they're probably getting like $1 or $2 for you doing that. Well, I'm just saying, because normally, I mean, if somebody just watches an ad, we're really only getting maybe like, I say we are getting a lot if we get 5 cents from that. I don't even think we get that. I think we get like 2.5 cents. It's like, so it really doesn't matter. If it starts to play, I think that we get paid.
I like Terry's attitude. She said, we know ads are for bathroom breaks. Let them run and go get a drink.
That's true. You could do that.
And I think Sarah Sewing said earlier that she goes and gets a snack. So yay.
I'm not 100% sure, Sarah, if we get more if they watch the whole ad. I'm thinking that okay, so there are 3 or 4 different kinds of ads. Now, I personally click all of them and I let any of those kinds of ads come on my channel. Some people will say, I only want the ones that that you can't click out of. Now, because you know how sometimes you'll be watching an ad, some of them you can skip right away, and others they'll be like, your video will play when this ad is done. And they go, okay, so like that, people are definitely getting paid the whole amount of whatever for that ad. But you know, and so a lot of creators will only have those ads on their channel because they're trying to make as much money as they possibly can. And I get that, but I just let them all come. That way, some of them you can click out, some of them you can't. It's pretty random. And then they kind of divide it up for the most part between, if you're sitting there and you're watching a lot of YouTube videos in a row, if you come off of a video and you just saw an ad, then they'll wait a while into the next video before they'll show you another one. It's pretty smart like that. Unless I think, like, if I'm saying I want it to go in right at this moment, because I'll like watch through, and when I'm about to lift something up that I think everybody wants to see, ad. I'm not stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's what would keep me there.
That's funny.
And unfortunately, you know, we have to do stupid things like that, but I can guarantee
I'm learning new things from you. I need to do that.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I'll show you all of that.
I know you can. I just never have. Honestly, wherever YouTube throws them, I'm like, you know, unless, like I said, somebody says, wow, this video has like 5 million ads, and I'll go check it and remove.
Well, that's why it's like, I had that happen to me one time. And once I realized that one time that they had like so many ads in that, and I was like, holy cow. Yeah. I didn't blame the person. I was like, no, you should not have 5 ads in a 15-minute video. That's stupid. You just piss everybody off. So now I check every time, because I don't want 5 ads in a 15-minute video. That's just dumb. You know?
Dumb. Yeah.
It's dumb.
They're
also don't want it right at the end.
I was gonna say, their little algorithm, how they figure out how to do that, I'm not sure. You know, obviously it doesn't work. So.
I don't either. Because you never know. Like I said, sometimes I'll go in there, they have nothing. Sometimes I go in there and there's like 7, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, who did this?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Celie, anytime there's an ad during a video or a live or anything, yes, we make money from it. But seriously, what Yvette is saying,
I think it's when you watch it back, then they will have more ads. Now, those videos, I do not go in after and change the ads, because, and sometimes if you do watch it back, they could put a whole bunch in the lives when they're on replay, because while you're on live, they can't put an ad in because you're live.
And I think
so they'll want to make up for it after.
The last one that I had from that somebody complained about, I think that's what it was. I think it was the Saturdays with Steph, and they were watching it, and she was like, I can't watch this anymore. There's like 50 million ads. And I went and checked, and sure enough, they had put in like all this.
They do that a lot on the live streams.
So I removed most of them because it was crazy. It was a lot. So
yeah, I don't, but you know, unless somebody said something to me, I probably wouldn't. Well, I know I don't go back and look at the lives.
No, I was appreciative of that person. You know, obviously they were upset, but I was like, I actually said, thank you for telling me. I'm going to go in and fix it, because I didn't know. So yeah.
But I'll show you. It really doesn't take long, because also, especially if you've just made that video, you know exactly what you just did.
Right.
You could go, oh, let me put it right here.
Right there. Yeah. Laura said she has to go and make French silk pie. See you Wednesday. Are you bringing it? Because if you're bringing it, you can go. If you're not bringing it, you can't go.
Well, I don't know. We told everybody not to bring food, so let's not go. Let's not say one thing and then do another.
I know, but it's chocolate. No, I'm just kidding.
What is chocolate?
Oh, JB stretching.
Yeah, look at him. Boys, don't show his booty. I don't know how he's comfy right here. He's like a little nut ball.
That's funny.
He kept doing this yesterday. I was trying to sew, and he kept like coming right here, and I was like, JB, I love you, baby, but mommy has to sew. I have to get this done.
Kay said it's hard for regular people to see you being so amazing, I guess.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We're fabulous ladies.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There we go.
Oh wait, I'll do this.
There you go. Flip that hair.
Oh my
All
goodness.
right. Well, we've kept you longer than we originally
Yes,
intended.
we kept you longer than we thought we would. We get carried away whenever we're talking together. It's just
I know. We got off on this crazy tangent.
We're crazy. We're just crazy like that.
So lots of stuff coming up in the next couple weeks. Monday, Fort Worth Fabric Studio, Frozen Memories, week 2. We're leaving for a retreat on Tuesday, both Yvette and I, so we're going to be there. Her Vlogmas is going to still continue through the 31st.
Yep.
31st. So watch her Vlogmas. We are going
I'll be wearing this exact outfit.
Yes. We are going live on New Year's Eve about 10:30 p.m. So
11:30.
10:30.
So we're going to be on for like 2 hours?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, but we never stop right at midnight. Come on now.
I have to because I got to drive home the next day. 10:30.
All right.
Come sew with us. If you don't want to sew.
Okay, between 10:30 and 11, because also sometimes we just having such a great time that we just lose track of time. So
right.
Between 10:30 and 11. We'll do that. We'll say that.
So come sew with us, come drink with us, come have fun with us. And we're going to be a bunch of goofballs, I'm sure. So, and we're going to stream from the retreat. So it should be a ton of fun. Next into the new year, I've got collabs coming up. I know Yvette's got some amazing things for Piecing It Real coming up. So that's going to be amazing. Paper piecing. She's going to continue on her Wednesday and Friday night lives, correct?
Yep.
I'll be here Saturdays with Steph. Block of the week coming on my channel of Saturdays with Steph, starting in January. More details coming soon. Cotton cut starting in February. I know we're all going to do a sew along for that. So lots of fun stuff coming up, lots of sewing, which I'm really excited about.
Yes.
So stick with us, ladies, here, because we're fab.
We're fab.
And we will see you guys this week somewhat, but in the new year. And Merry Christmas.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday. Okay.